What's poppin', man? Welcome to the Introvert Rockstars podcast. September 27, 2022, episode 1. This is something new. Something new. I'm tired of 8, 10 minute videos. I'm tired of rushing. I'm tired of following the algorithm. Fuck all of that. Fuck all of that. You know, we doing the podcast now, Monday through Friday. Weekends for taking off, posting some other content, some visuals, but this is the way we doing it. I love the podcast, the channels that you just used to be just voices. You can hear them pouring the alcohol in the bottle, in the glass, and you can hear the ice just cackling, like the ice just melting as the liquor just poured. Like you can hear all of that. And I love that shit. That was my type of podcast where you could just put your phone down and just listen. You didn't have to watch the videos. You didn't have to do none of that. You can just listen, man. And that was my shit. So now I'm doing it. I'm stepping out on faith. I'm taking the risk. I'm doing it. I don't care if I get 50 views. I don't care if I get 10 views, man. As long as I got somebody, as long as I got 1 or 2 people that's going to listen, at least 2. Give me 2 people. I got 2 people that's going to listen, man. Cool, man. I'm cool with that. And the title of this episode is You Will Be Okay. Relax. Relax. You will be okay. And I'm not going to go pause it. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. It's like I'm starting over. So I still got that nervousness in me. And that's the crazy part. It's like a nigga is starting all the way over. And like I tell y'all, when you nervous, you got that in you. You know what you got to do? You got to keep going. You got to keep going. Even when you nervous. You got to keep going, bruh. And that's the main thing. So whatever you got a little fear at, keep going. So your voice start cackling. If you forget what you're talking about, keep going. Don't stop. You know why? Because when you finish, you're going to be so happy. And that's what builds confidence. Building confidence when you fuck up and you keep going. I'm telling you, I had a football coach, Coach Parker. Man, shout out to him, man. I'm telling y'all, he always say, when you make a mistake, make it full speed. Make the mistake full speed. He can deal with that. He said, I can deal with that if you make a mistake full speed. So that's how it be. Episode 1, relax. You will be okay. And I say that because, we're going to get into the news, man. We're going to get into the hot topic of the week, or the 2 weeks, or however you want to say it. But I'm telling you, this society, man, I'm not gonna blame on society, because in life you really don't want to blame nothing, bro, because everything what's gonna happen is gonna happen. I'm pretty sure it had people back in the days complaining about stuff and stuff like that. What's gonna happen, and you want to be able to adapt, adjust, and not be judgmental. Not be judgmental. Just let people do what they do, because it's part of the times. But you have to do your own thing. So that's why, hey, I'm doing it like this. I'm doing my podcast. I'm starting like this. I'm starting with what I have right now. Maybe later I get the microphone and, I do some visuals. But now it's just that voice, man. Like, for my people who work the night shift, like that motivation you need working that night shift, that reminder of your goals, like that shit is powerful, man. I'm telling you, I used to listen to Robert Greene books when I'm out working and I'm running them ramps, delivering that food off the back of my truck, running down them ramps with that dolly. Like, them books just gave me energy, man. Them books gave me energy. And now I'm living that life, Now I'm living that life. And for the people who just subscribe to my channel, man, I'll tell you a little about me. From Louisiana. I moved away when I was 19. Moved to Georgia for a little while. I got my CDL, started driving trucks. I lived in different cities. The last city I lived in was Phoenix, Arizona. And, at first I loved it. I liked it. But then one day I woke up and I was like, damn, bro, you 32 now. You're going to look at Louisiana way different than what you looked at it at 19 years old. And I decided to move back. Hold on. I decided to move back. So By moving back, my photography, the old school cars, I got so many connections with people with old school cars for photography shoots. I'm in New Orleans, like I just got all the connection with the arts, and it's the best decision I ever made. Trust me, I made some bad decisions in my life. I made some bad decisions in my life. But moving back to Louisiana after fucking 10 years, it's the best decision I ever made. I learned the different cultures. I learned white people got their own problems. Puerto Rican people got their own problems. Mexican people got their own. Everybody got their own problems, you know? So I'm like, I need to be around my people. And no offense, I need to be around my people, and that's just how I am, man. That's just how I am, you know. So that's a little bit about me, man. But this podcast is going to be Monday through Friday. Uh, Weekends, we're going to live life. We're going to post some visual stuff like that. But Monday through Friday, and we come with different topics, man. Like that's my promise to y'all, man. This podcast is here to stay. And I know, man, this day and age people got short attention spans, but I'm gonna keep it 100. This for the people who want to grow out of that, and this for the people who don't have a short attention spans, man. It's for people who got a long commute to work. People who like want to learn new stuff, want to learn new ways of thinking. Want to learn from my mistakes. Want to learn how to be a better man. Want to learn how to be mentally tough. Want to learn how to correct mistakes. Want to learn how to just be better. That's what this is for, man. And it's so crazy because ideas come to you out of nowhere. This shit wasn't no miracle. It just came to me while I was driving today. It came to me today while I was driving this morning. And it was so calm. It came so calmly. I'm like, wow, why did I never think about this? It's so simple. Episode 1, relax. You will be okay. That's the title. You will be okay. See, the internet makes you want to think, oh, I'm not here. I'm not there. I don't have this girl. I don't have to. Like, what am I doing in my life? I'm 22. I'm stuck. Look, you will be okay. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't get the internet confused with real life. You're rushing yourself on the internet. But in real life, you got time. Take your time. Build your house. I made a video a while back. Y'all can go watch it after this podcast. It was called Brick by Brick. I still remember that video. You want to build brick by brick. Take your time. Like I always say, the girl's going to be there. The girl's going to be there. And these days, these girls, we love them, but they weird. They like all kind. Most of these girls love serial killers. The Jeffrey Dahmer guy. Aaron Hernandez. These women love, and you can do the research on this. We're going to talk about that. They love serial killers. They love nerdy dudes. They love nerdy, bruh. It's no reason in this generation to stress about women. They will come. The thing you have to keep doing is building your life for you. Because you don't want to be no stressed out, depressed out dude, and you addicted to drugs to like cope with the day. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. So this podcast is for the lost, man. It's for the people that's lost. If you're lost, hey, you're in the right place. If you're stuck in life, you're in the right place. We all in this shit together. That's why I didn't want my name associated with nobody because I move different. I move calculated. So some people are still stuck in the past, and I don't move like that. I try to evolve. And me evolving I might evolve and you might still want to stay where you at. And I don't move like that. I'm constantly evolving, and one day I might wake up, I might evolve from an old situation, and like you still stuck there. I can't do that. I was never like that, and this podcast is a part of my evolution. Can you talk? Can you talk for an hour and not on live? Live, yeah, you could talk because you live. But can you talk when there's nobody else having comments talking back to you? Can you do that? Yeah. So, and 2 3 more weeks, I'm gonna have even guests on here because it's things that I'm interested in, man, and information I want to give y'all about certain things that goes on, and it goes right over a lot of people's heads in this world. And by being a former truck driver, I saw so much, and I listened to so many podcasts. I watched so many news. I just saw a lot of stuff, man. And when you by yourself a lot, you just have so much time to think and you observe everything. And to this day, I still observe. And now I'm around people, now I'm around people, but relax. You're going to be okay. Don't panic. Don't have, yeah, you're going to have, I heard some people have anxiety attacks like that. See, in life, you have to relax. Don't compete with others about where you are in life. You got a friend that's a doctor and you still figuring your life out. Cool, you're okay. Because guess what? Deep down, your friend don't even want to be a doctor. He wants to be free in your shoes. Because guess what? Guess what comes with being a doctor? And you got a wife. She's expecting you to never lose that job. She's expecting you to not make any mistakes. Those guys going through stuff too, man. I'm telling you. I met a guy. He was a dentist, and he went to school to be a dentist. And when I was driving Uber in Phoenix, and he told me, he was like, man, I wish I would have. I wish I was a chef, man. I would have made less money, but I would have been so happy. He said, cause his life now, like, sometimes he's on call and he's just not free. He said, yes, man, I make a ton of money. Like, I have a nice house, but I'm just not free. And he had his head. It was like a movie scene, bro. I looked back. He had his head just like on the window, just like talking. I'm like, damn. He said he just not free. And that's when it dawned on me. I'm like, damn, bro, it don't matter how much money you make. If you feel like a slave, shit, and you have regrets on your life. So that's why I'm talking to a lot of these young guys, man. Look, do what you want to do in this life. Yeah, you're going to have to make money to get to that point, but have a set goal. That's why I always preach to y'all to get that journal. Get you a journal. Go to Walmart, go to Amazon, go to the dollar store, go to a truck stop, and get you a book that you can write in every day. And every night around this time, I don't know what time it is over there, but I think it's like 10 or 9:30 over here right now. But every night you write your thoughts down. You write what you plan for your life every night. And see, this is why I want to do this podcast, because I want to take my time and talk about this stuff. I want to take my time. And when I first got my journal, man, I used to write the things I wanted to do with my daughter, the place I wanted to take her. And guess what? Now that I moved to Louisiana, guess what? Everything is about to be in rotation. Everything's about to be in rotation. It's already in rotation, but with my daughter, everything about to be in rotation. Because I put that on paper. See, when you put things in paper, when you take it from your mind and you take that shit to the paper, that's power. Because now you telling yourself, okay, I have to do this. Because if I look at this again and it's not done, I'm going to feel some kind of way. So that's power you give yourself. And that's a way to hold yourself accountable. Because once you write it down, it's just something about your mind and your body. And you just become a beast, bro. You make that shit happen. And I'm going to tell y'all this. Whatever you write down, it has to happen. And it's going to happen. That's the crazy part. It's going to happen. Because, like I said, when you look at those words and it's not happening, you're going to be pissed off at yourself. And sometimes, guess what? You have to get pissed off at yourself. You have to get pissed off at yourself. Because, like I said, man, most of the things that you stress about when you're young, it's really about women. Love, like you want a girlfriend. Look, bro, listen to this. And I'm speaking to y'all as like an older guy, as older, because I've been in y'all shoes, so I'm not judging. Like, it is what it is. Like, I know all those feelings. Trust me, I was a super simp. I was a super simp, super, super simp. So I know all this shit. But when you young, man, that that energy you have for women, like you want to just take them on a date, you want to just be so romantic, you want to play the best music, man. Look, switch that up, and put that into your life. Put that energy into your life. Like when you wake up, how you want your car to look? Do you want to be in an old school car? See, look, I told myself, I was like, I want to wake up and I want a '68 Mustang outside of my place. And guess what's gonna happen starting next month? I'm gonna look out. Hold on, I got a burp. It went away. I'm gonna look out my window or open my door, and I'm gonna have a '68 Mustang outside. Cause I told myself that. I told myself that was important. And no matter what I went through life, I told myself that has to happen. I have to get in my '68 Mustang and drive to Waffle House in the morning, like my grandpa, and go sit down and eat breakfast. That's like that to me. That's everything. That's everything to me. That's how I want to live my life. Then I'm gonna go work out and then shoot photography. That's my thing. So you have to have fun with creating, seeing the life that you want to live. How do you want to wake up and spend your days? How do you want to spend your Monday through Fridays? You have to think about that. And that's why I say switch that energy. Make that shit fun. That same energy you put into loving women, being Casanova, being romantic. Put that shit in your life, man. Put that shit in your life. And that's why I did this podcast, man, so we can talk slow, so we don't have to rush, so we don't have to, 10 minutes. Nah. Put that, while you working them overnight shifts, man, while you working that night shift, man, go hard in that shit. Go hard. Let the thoughts of your future motivate you. Let what you wrote in that journal, let that shit motivate you. Put all that shit together. Like I said a long time, those dots, like connect those dots. Not those dots, those dots. Write that shit down, bro. Write all that down. Once you start writing, and I'm gonna be real, don't put shit in your phone. Cause it's no connection when you putting stuff in your phone. It's a connection. You got that pen or that pencil in your hand and you writing on real paper. It's a different kind of connection. You don't connect when you on this phone. You don't connect. Like I used to tell my baby mom, I was like, look, seeing my daughter and FaceTime is not the same thing. I need to hug my daughter. I need to kiss my daughter on the cheek. I need to hug my daughter tight. I need to feel her heartbeat. I need to feel her little fingers. I need to feel her ears. I need to feel her hair. Like, I need to feel that. FaceTime is not the same thing, my love. Like, I had to keep it real with it like that. And like I say, I'm not perfect, so I can never blame her. Cause like I say, when I was with her, I did some crazy shit. She did some crazy shit. So it is what it is. So that's why I'm telling you guys, man, you have to build the life that you want for yourself. And I know I say shit all the time, but it's so important. That's the fun part. That's the energy you give to women. And you gonna notice women gonna be into you. They gonna be interested. See, these women just want to be interested, bro. They just want a dude who like has life. And for example, like chicks now, they see me living a life where I'm not like on the truck no more. I'm like actually I'm driving Uber, I'm taking pictures, and I'm actually capturing things around me. And some chicks find that interesting because I'm not living like the normal life I was living at first. So like you want to create a life that's interesting to you. So when they come, you're not changing up, you're not faking the way you talk, you're not switching religions for a chick, you're not doing none of that. She following you. And that's why I was speaking about this travel culture, man. All these guys want to travel. It's cool to go do that, man. Like, it's like I said, I'm getting my passport, stuff like that. But a lot of these guys are doing it, for the real reason, like for the common reason, for sex, duh, you know. But they forgot one thing. Girls also come here from overseas. And just imagine, like I said on my live, man, just imagine you meet a girl from Australia. She comes to wherever you are, you're in New York, and you know your territory. And she asks you to like show her things, teach you her culture. You know how fun that'll be for a woman to learn your culture? That's masculine. For her to learn your culture, for her to learn about the foods you eat, for her to learn the way you talk, for her to learn the way you dance, for her to learn the way you dress, the way you smell. That's masculine, bro. That's masculine. So during these times, you do not want to be a follower. You want to be your own man. Even if sometimes you feel lost, that's okay. Because you're 22, 21, that's okay. Even when you're 30, you might feel lost. That's okay. But thing is start doing something. You want to stay in motion in this life. You want to stay in motion, man. The girls go come, bro. And I talk about the girls so much because I know, like, at the end of the day, we are animals. At the end of the day, if all this shit was, if none of this stuff was here, if the homes wasn't here, we ain't have jobs, if we ain't have cars, guess what we'll be doing? We'll be having sex and we'll be eating and sleeping. That's it. So that's really what it's about. A lot of people trying to cover it up, but I like to talk about it because that's really what it is. A lot of these dudes just really want to get in. But that same energy you got for love, turn that love for trying to look for love into putting that love into your life. Put that love in that journal, bro. You a woman, put that love in that diary. Put that love in that book and watch those words come into reality. Watch those words come into reality. I'm almost finished with my journal, so I gotta buy a new one. But it's fun to me because it's a challenge. Like, can you bring those words to reality? Can you make those words visible? Can you see what you wrote down? Can you see it? That's a challenge for your ass. So relax. You're gonna be okay. Don't think you behind. It's no such thing. Trust me, the people you think that are winning, and I'm not saying to shit on nobody or nothing, but they have certain things that are going on in their life that you know nothing about. You think you got nothing, but some people wish they was in your shoes. Some people wish they had your freedom. Some people wish they had your youth. Some people wish they had your strength. Some people wish they had your looks. Some people wish they had your brains. See, the truth is, everybody want what they don't have. Damn. Now we getting real. This shit getting real, bro. This shit getting real. Everybody wants what they don't have. So if you see a fat guy, and it's no disrespect for no fat guy, nothing like that. You see a fat guy and he probably has a lot of money. He probably has, but guess what? He might not have his health. He might have heart problems. He might have kidney problems that you know nothing about. And he just want to be healthy like you. He want to be young and healthy like you. You see a chick that's fit and she just pretty, but she don't have any friends. She don't have any family, and you have a family. She just want a family. Like, everybody wants something that they don't have. So that's how we're all just in a circle, bro. We're all just in a circle. So don't trip on what you see other people have, because no one's completely where and who they want to be, because guess what? If they was, life would be boring. We are constantly evolving. That's the thing about life. That's why it's not about the destination. It's no destination. You are constantly evolving. And the more you try to rebel against uh, the more you try to rebel against evolving, guess what gonna happen? You gonna feel stuck. You gonna feel like, damn, I'm not listening to that voice that's inside of me, man. I'm telling you, a lot of guys and even older dudes, a lot of guys live for women, man. And you get in a relationship and you live your life for this woman, so you do so much to make her happy. And guess what? I'm gonna keep it 100. And like I said, we love women. We don't bash them, nothing like that. But you can never completely satisfy a woman. That's why you don't want to base your happiness on women. Don't base your happiness on women, because you know why? They wake up every day, they different. They moves are different. And if you are following their moves and you trying to make them happy and satisfy them and see what's wrong, guess what? That's gonna drive you crazy. You gonna be crazy. Trust me, bro. I'm 32. I done been through it. I done. Sometimes I feel 40, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So if you base your happiness off women, you will always be fucked up. Even in relation, some of you guys might be in relationships and you can agree what I'm talking about. It's like you can never just make your girl happy. It's like it's always something, because you know why? They go through their own personal things that you can't even relate to. You can't even relate to it, bruh. I don't care if you're doing all the right things. It's gonna be something. So that's why you don't want to base your happiness off women. You don't even want to start that while you're young. If you in that, hey, stop doing it. Stop basing your happiness on women. Base your happiness with what you can write down and bring it to reality. And shout out to Farrakhan, man, because he said the only pleasure in life for a man is to see the things that he thought come to reality, to see his thoughts come to reality. And that's why I watch him. I don't care if he's Muslim, Christian. I don't care about that. You know, it's the message. It's the message that I love. And like this Jeffrey Dahmer, the serial killer guy. I think I spoke on him earlier. Women are weird these days. I'm not saying that like in a bad way, in a good way. They just weird. It's no telling what they might like. A lot of these women, most of them, not all of them, they are in to these serial killers. That's why most of them, if you do the research, man, most of your murder shows, Law and Order, most of your serial killer shows, guess who watch all those shows? Women. And you out here trying to sing songs and buy flowers. And these princesses are in love with serial killers. Like, you gotta step back and think about that. Step back and think about that. So that's why I say you don't want to base your happiness on women, bruh, because it's gonna drive you insane. And some of you guys are probably insane right now. But you can always come back to like Martin said on one of his episodes, where he told it was a black woman with a white dude. He said, "You can always come home, sister. You can always come home." Bro, I'm telling you, that was my favorite. That was my favorite show, bro. Martin and the Jamie Foxx show, man, and the Wayne brothers. Oh man, I could watch those three shows all day. I don't have to watch nothing else. The Wayne brothers, Martin, and the Jamie Foxx show, man, I could watch that shit all day. To this day, if that shit come on, I'm not moving. I'm going, and I don't even watch TV, but I'm watching that shit. I'm watching that shit. So relax. You're gonna be okay. These girls are weird these days. They love all kind of shit. So you don't have to fake it to get girls these days. You can actually be yourself. You can actually be who you are. But you don't want to live your life for women. Because at the end of the tunnel, shout out to my guy, well, I'm not gonna mention his name, but we did have a talk. He was telling about his grandpa, one of my homeboys, and he was saying how his grandpa lived his life to satisfy his wife, and that ultimately was that hurted him. That hurted him. So you don't want to go through that, man. You want to live your life for you and your family. You want to make sure you building something. And when these girls come into your world, they come into your world. You not going into their world. And I'm not saying you be an asshole about it. Like, man, it's my way or the highway. Nah, you ain't gotta be no asshole about it. But when you with these girls, you let them know, come on, you learning my culture. You gotta learn this first. You got this first. Then like when you want to, it's because you want to. You want to learn about her. You want to go, but first it's you, because guess what? You the head. You not going to her country first. Nah, that's not how it work. You know, those same girls, they travel here. Those same girls travel here and they want that same experience. Trust me, man. I'm telling you, I done met these girls for the first time. And this is why I'm telling y'all this, you know. How you look as a black man. I'm talking to my black guys. How you look talking about you want to learn somebody else's culture and you don't even know your great grandfather. You don't even know your grandfather. You gotta connect your dots first. You gotta learn your tree first before you learn somebody else's tree. You gotta learn your native tongue first. You ain't know the language you spoke before you spoke English. But you want to learn somebody. Come on, man. You want to learn somebody else's language. Come on, man. Let's be real. Like I say, man, this shit gonna be raw and uncut. We being real. We being real. This the difference from my short videos. We being real, because I'm tired, bro. Like I say, I'm tired. I'm tired of the biting the tongue. No. A lot of these guys, they just want the views. They just want you to see how they live. Man, look, forget all that. I want y'all young guys to be able to wake up and you not stressed and depressed about life. And you not in a rush to live this life that everybody living. That's why I say relax. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You get that journal, trust me, tomorrow, not Thursday, Friday, tomorrow, if you got some money, if you got $20 on you, you can get $20. You can get $20 from anybody if you don't have it. If you got $20 on you, you go to the store and you get you a book. You get you a journal. You know, all these stores sell it. You go get you a journal and you put the date in and you start from tomorrow. And you start writing down your thoughts. I don't care if it's negative thoughts. I don't care if it's insecurities. I don't care whatever it is. You write that shit down. You write down your goals. You write down everything. Every night you do this. You keep doing it. You keep doing it. Guess what it's going to do? You go start healing yourself. You go start healing yourself. For example, one day you might write journal. I'm going through I'm going through something. And then like 2 weeks from then, you might be like, okay, I found out how to fix this problem. And you just talking to yourself and you healing yourself. And you're healing yourself slowly. That's how you heal yourself. Why do you think so many people are constantly in therapies? How many people you ever met who said, I'm done with therapy and therapy has helped? You don't meet too many. They always in therapy. Because therapy, I'm not going to say it's a scam. It all depends on who you go to. So, because I'm not going to say it's a scam because I haven't tried therapy and I can't say it's a scam because I never tried it. They'll be ignorant, you know. But I do know this. I do know you can heal yourself by writing. You can heal yourself by writing down your goals, by writing down your problems, by admitting things that you try to avoid about yourself, by writing them things down. Oh, bruh, it's like a weight is lifted off your shoulders, my nigga. I gotta talk like this. It's like a weight is lifted off your shoulders, bruh. You know, why you think so many of those celebrities, like, they miserable? They always in mess. They always gossip. But they got millions of dollars. They got millions of dollars, but they still miserable. You know why? Because they didn't take that time to understand themselves. They let the fans build their character. They let people build. Never let people build your character. Never let people build you into the person that they want to build you to. No. You become who you want to become. And I'm telling y'all all this because I experienced all this. Never let somebody else build you. Never let a woman tell you, I want you to be this, man. Don't talk like this. Don't. No. You be who you are. And you get better for yourself. If she want that guy, let her go find that guy. But you stay true to who you are, because if you don't, if you live a lie, it's going to eat you up every day. You know how many guys are married right now and they just like, fuck, I fucked up. I just fucked up. I wish I was single. I wish I could just keep learning myself, but they too deep in. They in too deep. They in too deep. And you don't want to end up like that. They can change their life over, but it'll come at a cost, you know, financially and mentally. It'll come at a cost. So like the song say, it's cheaper to keep her. Johnny Taylor, it's cheaper to keep her. It's cheaper to keep her, man. And that's what they dealing with. So you want to live this life for yourself, man. Like I say, relax. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. So let's get into some let's see what's happening, bro, on the internet. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what they talking about, man. I see. I don't try to judge, because I know society is going to be society, so you can't judge it. You gotta just let it be what it is. Okay, first thing I open up, Carisha from the City Girls. She says she wants to be better than Oprah. I want to be the Black Oprah. Hey, bro. Fuck it. I love it. That's what's up. Says she wants to be the Black Oprah. Oh, man. Oh, bro. I love it, man. And you see, society will have you caring about things that don't even fucking matter, bro. It don't even matter. The real stuff that matter. And I'm gonna bring on a nurse one day so y'all can hear it. First off, we're gonna talk about this too. First off, Charlamagne the God said that Chief Keef isn't in his top 4 or 5 hip hop influential artists. I don't agree with that, but they want to make this shit out of a big deal, and all day it's just different topics, and they know how to make men and women debate. They just know how to make us debate, but nobody talks about how they misdiagnose black people in hospitals. So let's get into it. So imagine you misdiagnosed, and I talked to a nurse about this, and I'm gonna try to have her on the podcast one day. And she was telling me how you can be misdiagnosed with medication for depression, and the side effects can hit years later. So you sit back and you wonder, she said, you wonder why so many black people are killing other black people, or they committing suicide. Because a lot of the medication causes side effects, and it can hit years later. Ain't that shit crazy? It's so much going on that we don't know about, and that's why I can't get jiggy with a lot of these guys on YouTube that just want the views and likes when they talk down on like black people, or any culture of people that commit crime, or people that made mistakes, or people that did stuff, because you just never know what is going on behind the scenes. So the people you blaming, they are the pawns. They the pawn. It's easy to blame them. But who's controlling the game? Are you blaming them daily? Who's controlling the game? So people I'm going to bring in, man, are people who like in the field, people who's like education. I'm bringing in teachers, bro. I'm telling you like this, cause I'm a hood nerd nigga. So I have to have a balance of both. But yeah, man, they are misdiagnosing black people, and even white people. Let me tell you, man. This lady I pick up every Monday. I bring her to the doctor because she going through depression, and like she gotta get some medication and stuff like that. Older white lady, rich, all that, cool as hell. I pick up, like, she trusts me. She be thanking me so much because, like, when I pick her up, she's she's high, so, like, she can't really think straight, and, like, she thanks me because she can trust me. And she said, I just look at you like my son. Like, oh, she's so cool, man. And, like, she just made me feel so good to, like help her every time, so she was telling me, she was like, the medication that they give her is like, the side effects are worse than the actual problem. And I'm like, damn, bro. Like, they just giving out stuff. They don't really care like we think they care. And we worried about the pawns in the game instead of focusing on the real people who doing the damage for money, or just because the person is old and they don't really care, and people not really educated on medicine, so they go take whatever a doctor give them. They go take whatever a doctor give them, man. So, man, let's get back into it, man. What else do we see? What else do we see on the news today? Let's see, man. Because, oh, I found something. 50 Cent with a message to his young son after his baby mom, Daphne, was out with Diddy. He told his son, these bees be crazy. These bitches be crazy. That's very important. See, 50 Cent had his second son arranged, because his first son, his baby mom was ungrateful and stuff like that. And his oldest son followed his mom. So, see, this is very important. See, and some of the entertainment is sometimes it's an important message in there, and this is the important message we're here. 50 Cent was right. He was right. He had it. He had a arranged kid. His second kid was arranged. He probably told her, "I'm gonna give you this much a month. You don't have to worry about nothing. We don't have to be together. Just, don't do this with my son. Don't put him on child support. Just, I'm gonna give you this much." And he thought he was cool, but what he didn't know is women don't care about that, and they change. They have moods. They might feel like one year, oh, you're not giving me enough, because they might get used to the one thing. They might get used to that one price that you give them, and they want more. They want more. So what's the best thing to do for a woman? Oh, go mess with his enemy. Go mess with his enemy. And that's what they'll do. That's what they'll do. And I'm not saying all of them will do that, but if they don't have your best at interest, like, he probably came to her with money, just telling her do this. So, like, she feel like she don't owe him no loyalty. So that's what I want you guys to learn, bro. It don't matter how much money you got, nothing. You can't control what a woman does. You can't control it. So the best thing to do in this generation, bro, this gonna be the most important thing I say. Let them be free. If they want to love you, let them love you. If they want to go, let them go. When you let women be free, you will be free. That's the most important thing I will ever say. Because I got an uncle. I'm gonna keep it 100. I got an uncle. His wife, my aunt, came to kill him, and because they've been going off and on, they like crazy relationship. I was young though, and he took the knife from her, and he just went crazy. He lost it, and he stabbed her. And now he in Angola for life. I love my uncle still, and he in Angola for life because he snapped. He snapped. So let these women be free, man. They want to love you, let them love you. They want to go, let them go. That's why I always say you need something in your life that you love. Because I know it's natural to deal with women, but you need something outside of them that you love. Because if you don't have that, guess what's going to happen? They go see that and they go take advantage of that. They gonna take advantage of your weakness, and you gonna give them everything. You gonna be living for them. You gonna be living for them, and they gonna take advantage of that. And you don't want that to happen, and you don't want to hate them. Like, I'm not talking like this for you to go around and hate women. No, we ain't doing that. You know, we not doing that, because let's keep it honest. If Ruby Rose walked into your house, what you gonna do? You know, what you gonna do? You gonna say I hate you? No, you're not. So we ain't doing that. But you do not want to live life for women, bro. You want to, and this is something I had to learn. I had to learn this. You want to have something outside of them that makes you happy, that brings you joy. You want to have something that gives you that same feeling about women. For me, it's photography and it's classic cars. It gives me that same feeling. I love that shit. I can't live without that shit. I can do that shit all day, every day. I can deal with old school cars every day, all day, bruh. It's in my soul. It's instilled in my soul. And that's how you have to feel about your life. So you can get out of this selling your soul to women and just doing whatever they say. That's the most important part. Let's find one more thing, man. Let's find one more thing. That was a good one though. That's a good lesson learned. That's a good lesson learned. Let's find one more thing. Let's get it. Let's get it. What else we gonna find? Let's see. Let's see. Still searching. We still searching, man. We still searching. Cause a lot of this stuff is just bullshit, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Don't get caught up in this stuff on the internet, bro. Just don't, bro. Because if you do, okay, we got something now. We got something. The Celtics coach affair with a female staffer was reportedly uncovered by her husband when he overheard a private conversation on a home doorbell. Okay, this situation. When it comes to women, bro, when it comes to women, the thing that you don't want to do in this life is you do not want to lie. I told you this a while back. Don't lie to them. Don't lie. Don't get them pregnant before you build your foundation. And it was one other thing. But those two things are important. Don't lie, man. Always be truthful. Just be truthful. It's going to save you a lot of time. It's going to save you a lot of money. It's going to save you a lot of drama. Don't lie. I know when you young, like, whatever it takes to get that pussy, like, whatever it takes to get it, you want it, but don't lie, man. Be truthful so you can sleep good at night. Be truthful so you don't have to worry about a girl coming and shoot you. Be truthful so you don't have to worry about nobody putting you on blast. Be truthful so you don't have to worry about nobody coming and scratch up your 68 Mustang. Be truthful so you don't have to worry about a girl committing suicide on your watch. Be truthful so you don't have to just be watching your shoulders, mate. There's some people that's scared to go outside, that's scared to meet people, that's scared to talk to people because they lied so much, they scammed so much, they did so much dirt, so they scared to live life. It's people like that, bro. You don't want to live life like that. You don't want to live life having to lie all the time. Trust me, I know. I lied so much. I used to believe my lies when I used to lie to chicks. I started believing my shit. You want to flip that. You want to always be honest. You want to be honest to a fault. Like when girls ask you, is it just me? You like, look, at this point in my life, I'm not ready to settle. Like you be honest, bruh. Because a lot of dudes will say yeah because they want that pussy. I mean, I ain't gonna say I don't want to get no fucking strikes, nothing. They want that vagina, and guess what? When they get it, they don't know. Some girls, if you smash them and you mess over them, they'll kill you, bruh. Or they'll try to ruin your life. I'm telling y'all this. A lot of girls try to ruin your life. So you don't want to be out here lying, man. But for my people that's hustling and getting to your goals. You're on the night shift, you're on the early morning shift, it's in the evening. I don't care when you listen to this. It might be fucking 3 years from now, 2 years from now, till you hear this. Keep going. Keep going. Your life getting hard. Keep going. Cry. Shed some tears while you driving. Sniff a little bit. Sniff it off. Wipe your eyes. Keep going. In life, keep going, man. Like I said on the live, we on a roller coaster, man. When you on a roller coaster, sometimes you go throw up. Throw up. That roller coaster keep going though. That's the thing about it. When it let us off, that means we dead. But we on a roller coaster, man. Life is a roller coaster. You gonna be up, it gonna take you down, it'll take you all around. Something good gonna happen, coming down, something bad gonna happen. Somebody gonna pass away. Something good gonna happen, you gonna throw up, but we on a roller coaster together. Once you leave out of that hospital, out of your mama vagina, the roller coaster has started. You are on a roller coaster, and it's up to you not to jump off. Everybody reached that point. Everybody reached that point one day in their life where they just want to jump off voluntarily off that roller coaster, if you know what I'm saying. But keep going. Keep going. Life is a cycle. And once you understand that life is a cycle and you accept it, you don't be mad. You don't be mad at women. You don't be mad at death. You don't be mad at people who lied to you. You don't be mad at people. You just don't get mad because you understand that's life. So, hey man, like I said, this episode 1, relax, you will be okay. And tomorrow I'll be having episode 2. And look, I'm so thankful, man, because even though this is my first one, it probably was everywhere, but I promise y'all it would be more structured and stuff like that. But this is episode 1, man, and I'm so thankful that I had this start, and the conversations are going to get deeper, man. We're going to get deeper. So I thank y'all. Y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow.